So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of review questions on chapter 2. I can't do everything, but we'll be able to do a few things. One of the things that everyone tends to have a lot of difficulty with is figuring out how to sketch and describe a transformation. I'm not going to do many of them. I'm just going to do 2. Let's take a look. So the first equation we're going to look at is something that looks like this. Y is equal to negative x minus 3 all squared. Now this is not in a standard form that we understand. The outside part, the something cubed, is what we understand, but the inside we don't quite get. So in order to do this, we're going to have to actually factor a -1 from the inside of our bracket and keep it on the inside. So we pull out a -1 on the x minus 3. And so we end up with x plus 3. Now, because of that, this is what happens with our transformations. So we start with y is equal to x cubed. So y is equal to x cubed goes to y is equal to, well, negative x in brackets cubed. And then we end up with y is equal to negative of x plus 3 cubed. Now, this part here is a horizontal reflection. And this part here is a shift. Let's call it left 3. So now when we graph this, our original graph looks like this. Okay, so that is y is equal to x cubed. When we reflect it in the x-axis, we end up with something like, in the y-axis, it looks like this. And this is y is equal to negative x cubed. Now that we've got that, we have to go and show the last and final shift, which is 3 units to the left. And the blue graph now shifts over 3 units to the left. And we call this y is equal to negative x plus 3 cubed. And that's it, really. It's not difficult. It just takes a little bit of practice. Do me a favor, pause the video and try to find all the transformations of question number 2. And you know what? I'll take a moment and rewrite that nicely while you go and redo that. Basically, this one here is supposed to be nicely written, and it's x plus 1 squared plus 3. Remember that this is the vertex form of the parabola. So we can base most of our calculation on our new graph, or we can start from the beginning. So for this problem here, pause the video and then you'll see the solution. All right, so for all of the different translations from x squared to the final one, we have a vertical shift, a horizontal stretch with a factor of 2. It probably is not showing on the screen. Sorry, a vertical stretch with a factor of 2, that is the negative 2x squared. Then we have our next part here, which has our shift left, and then we have our shift up 3. Okay, so these are all of the different translations. When you draw your graphs for me on your test, you're going to make sure that you show them for me. Thank you. So the questions for the review are these ones. They are page 123 and they are numbers 1 to 39, odd. Page 40, number 43, 45, 51, 53, 54, and 61. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.